Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd be hard-pressed, Peter, to find a defensive midfielder better than Wilfred Ndidi. His defensive numbers have been amongst the best in Europe's top leagues, and I just love his attitude, his determination, his dedication, and his decision-making. He knows exactly what to do and when. A real unsung hero.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Ajayi moved on forwards. Frankowski. Oh, nicely intercepted. Iwobi. Lookman. Iwobi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Clears it away. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's hoisted clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Kivior. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Ndidi. Ajayi. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chukwueze. Lookman. Gets it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Zielinski. And he goes cross-field. Zalewski, now he's off and running. Osei Samuel. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's tidy. And it's Osei Samuel. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Kivior. Frankowski. Has a quick glance. Ajayi. Udidi. Bassi. Iwobi. Lookman. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Piontek. Does really well to win the ball there. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. And here's Chukwueze. It's a loose ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Zalewski. Bednarek. Kivior. And it's Frankowski. Kivior making good progress on the right-hand side. Frankowski hurtling down that right flank. Piontek. Oh, red, nice interception. Chukwueze. Now it's Lewandowski. Zalewski. And it's Zalewski. Zalewski. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ajayi. Bassi. Iwobi. Lookman. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Chukwueze is offering a wry smile there.
There's the header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Nigeria have stated their intent in no uncertain terms. They really are going at this full tilt.
Played back in. Zalewski forwards and with intent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lewandowski. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. It'll be a throw-in. Reduces across. Keeper has taken decisive action. Kivior. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Aim forwards. Time to deliver. Cross goes in there. And he thumps it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nigeria opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, but it's an approach that can work very well if you've got the players who have the right movement in the box. You know, when they're coming in from wide positions, you just want that instinct to take over.
Clears it away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries a deft little ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lookman. Chukwueze. Chukwueze carries the ball down the right. Oh, it's come loose. Proves too strong. Frankowski. Played with finesse. Zalewski. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bassi moved on forwards. Poland are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Strong running down that left flank. He can get that clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Osimhen. Real chance! They've scored! And Nigeria are ahead. Nigeria have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Kivior. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's an imaginative pass. And that's an excellent interception. Cleared away. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Kivio. That's really well manoeuvred. Ndidi. Now this could be a chance. And it's Osei Samuel. Oh, nice touch. And that has put paid to that. Osimhen. Kivio. Frankowski. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lookman. Very nicely done. That is very well defended. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Osimhen. Brilliantly cut out. Bednarek. Zielinski. Zielinski shifted upfield. Osei Samuel. And here's Chukwueze. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ajayi. Over to the left. Now it's Lewandowski. Wins the duel this time. Iwobi. Showing good feet. A chance to play it in. And it's Iwobi. Applies the finish!
Iwobi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Looks to the other side. Frankowski looks to get on the end of this. Kivio. Kivio, gently done. Lookman. Iwobi. Now it's Osimhen. Zielinski. Piontek. Piontek played out towards the right wing. Kivio. Kivio. Lookman did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. Bednarek. Frankowski. Osimhen. Chukwueze. Lovely feet. Takes aim and crosses. And that's been repelled. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Zielinski. Piontek. Oh, good spread. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski. Out to the right. Frankowski chips it through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Bassi. And it's played forward. He is through here. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Zielinski. Zalewski. Zalewski takes a look up. Piontek. And he's managed to get free. Played into the middle. It's gone for a throw-in. Piontek. Played out to the right. Frankowski gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Osei Samuel. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Chukwueze. Ndidi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he cuts out the supply. Ndidi. Iwobi shifted upfield. Not the most accurate pass. Zielinski. Moved on forwards. Poland have reclaimed it. Piontek played out towards the right wing. Frankowski, he has found the way through. Firmly met. Ndidi. Osei Samuel. Osei Samuel, nicely aimed pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now who's going to be first to this? It's an inviting looking ball, that. It will be. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Great defending, strong and determined. Lookman providing an outlet on that flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kivior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lewandowski. Well timed, excellent interception. Osei Samuel. Ndidi. Has a look and plays it forward.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zalewski looking up to see who wants it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out towards the flank. Piontek knocks it out wide. Oh, that's neat. And it's Frankowski. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, smashing header! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Piontek. Out to the right. That looks a good cross. Zalewski. Zalewski. There are a few waiting for it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Ambitious ball here. Osimhen. Oh, it's and the finish! Can he spark a counter here? Oh, it's Frankowski. And it's Lewandowski. Succumbs to the pressure. Lookman. Driven forward. Zielinski. Piontek. Kivior. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Lookman. Iwobi forwards and with intent. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Out of play for a goal kick. Kivior. A heavy challenge. Zalewski. And it's Zalewski. That is lovely. Zalewski puts the ball in. Frankowski. Oh, sweet feet. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Poland can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lewandowski. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They've won a corner. Zielinski with the short one. So who's he picking out? That's a dangerous ball. Played out wide. Back into the middle. And it's Zalewski. Bassi with the clearance. Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Floated through. He's found a way through. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Zalewski. That's Zalewski. Zalewski. Now here's the delivery. Iwobi. Bassi. Ndidi. Oh, this looks sharp. Piontek. Could move up a gear here. Kivior. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Frankowski. That is a brilliant interception. Might be danger here. That's Zalewski. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Say Samuel. Now it's Chukwueze. Danger averted for now. And here's Chukwueze. Lovely bit of skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. Tries a shot! Kivior. Zielinski. Zalewski. That's a good run down the left. Zalewski tries a cross. Iwobi. Ndidi. Osei Samuel. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Bassi. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Clears it away. Up he goes! No, not the best of headers. Bednarek. Piontek. Oh, good spread. It's just beyond his reach. Bassi. Aim forwards. Chukwueze! He's done very well to get to that.
Chukwueze clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. And we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Zielinski. Poland still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Lukman. And it's Frankowski. Bassi, gently done. Lukman. And that's really well manoeuvred. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lewandowski. Ndidi. Zielinski. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bednarek. Kivior. Frankowski. Kivior. It's a good run down the right. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. Lukman. Now can he find a finish? Chukwueze. Nice control. And it's played forward. Osimhen. Chukwueze. And here's a chance! And he's straight offside. And it's Zalewski. Lewandowski here. It's Lewandowski! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Ndidi. Out to the left it goes. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Piontek.
Ndidi. Lookman.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to get it clear. It's run loose here. It will be. Zalewski does really well to win the ball there. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's in plenty of space here. Climbs up big! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Aim forwards. Ajayi. And it's played forward. Looking here to chip it through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ndidi. And it's Frankowski. Zielinski. Played out to the right. Now it's Frankowski. Zielinski. Deftly away. Frankowski, here it is crossed in. That has been knocked clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Lewandowski. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Ndidi, nice looking ball. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Ndidi. Iwobi. Iwobi played out towards the right wing. Is there any support? Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Bednarek. Zielinski. Played towards the other side. Frankowski. Defending of the desperate variety. Out to the right. Frankowski. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lookman. Lofted upfield. Kivior is there and he can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. And there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Frankowski. Lewandowski. Lewandowski delivers. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Zalewski. Lookman forwards and with intent. Over to the left. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to get it away. Osei Samuel. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Spectacular save! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Kivior. Frankowski. Lewandowski in acres of space out wide. That's Szymanski. And he's on his way!
Poland really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Chukwueze. And it's Osei Samuel. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Nigeria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ajayi. That's really well manoeuvred. Chukwueze. Nice physical challenge.
Nigeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ajayi. Aim forwards. Lookman. Iwobi forwards and with intent. Osimhen! Oh, and that should have been two.
Osimhen has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Only partially clear. And it's Osei Samuel.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's shifting through the gears here. Frankowski. Iwobi, some resolute defending there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cuts out the pass. And here's Chukwueze. Osei Samuel picks it up now. That has been knocked clear. There will be a throw-in. That's good play.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kivio. Bednarek. Oh, good spread. Szymanski. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Poland are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Zielinski moved on forwards. Iwobi. Lookman. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he deliver? Lookman, and that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Looking for a decent ball in. In he goes again! And he's heaved it away. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Plenty waiting in the middle. Shot, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward. Bednarek, Zielinski. The final 5 minutes. Poland desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Frankowski. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Nicely shaped cross. He's cut it out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's played forward. Frankowski. Zielinski, and here's Lewandowski.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Moved on forwards. Lookman. Kivior. Kivior. Frankowski.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Frankowski shifted upfield. And that has been clubbed away. Kivior. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's the chance to counter. He has found a way through.
Nigeria can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Two minutes to be added on. Bassi getting this one clear. Frankowski! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
It's a throw-in. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Chukwueze. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bassi, aim forwards. It will be. Oh, there's a probing ball. The pass has gone astray. It's really well manoeuvred. And it's Szymanski. Kivior shifted upfield. Frankowski's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lookman. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.